one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He's past the marker and still going. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
They're going to run it. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. First down and 10.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Longhorns have first and 10 here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come, because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackle, but first down. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Into the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Visitors. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab! Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The squib kick picked up by one of the blockers.
Texas A&M offense will be go first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses. Emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
Texas A&M 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I like the call here, third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Caught with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive.
42 Spider.
He keeps it on the design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a quick grab. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in this sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking right, this one caught. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Past the 45. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a short return, but the kick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
QB keeper all the way. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Texas really beginning to build momentum, but this one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Texas 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. He gets loose. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him in second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He breaks free. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Aggies offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but